Hello everybody and welcome to the video notes for Unit 3, Day 3. And today we are working more with real-world situations with positive and negative numbers. Today's video is dedicated to Kyra in 6A. Hi Kyra. To start us off, we're actually going to do a little bit of drawing, and we're going to use this space right here. So as I draw, just follow along, and you're going to draw this on your paper too. So let's draw a ground level, and it's going to come down like this. And let's draw a building. All right, so we have a building just like this. We can draw some windows. I'll draw a door. And this building is going to be by the ocean. So now let's draw in an ocean. So we have the water. And on this water, we're going to have a boat, a little sailboat. Let's draw our sailboat. That's our sailboat. Let's also draw a fish underneath the water. So there's a fish. And let's also draw a bird. And for some reason, our bird's going to be green. So there's our bird. Okay. So in this situation, 0, and I want you to put a 0 right on the side here, like that. 0 is going to represent right where the sea is. So let's write at sea level. And now if 0 represents sea level, go ahead and for number 2 and number 3, read those questions, and based off of this situation, and if 0 is sea level, make your guess as to what happens to the numbers as they become bigger and more positive, and what's going to happen to the numbers as they become smaller and more negative in this situation. Go ahead and do that right now. All right, now you're resuming after you made a guess for numbers 2 and 3. So as the numbers become bigger and positive, we're going to go up, right? It's like we're started at 0 and we're going up, 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 up. So we're going to go higher above sea level. And what happens to the numbers as they get smaller and more negative? Well, if 0 is here, then we're going to go down. So we go down. And then we're going to go lower below sea level. So if positive numbers represent above sea level, and we go higher and higher and higher, lower represents below sea level, you go lower, lower, lower. With that information, now I want you to try numbers 4, 5, and 6 on your own first, and then we'll check. So first, pause, and then try 4, 5, and 6. Do that right now. Go, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now you are resuming the video after you've tried 4, 5, and 6. Let's see here. The bird is 20 feet above sea level. So it's positive, it's 20 feet above. So the integer, the number, is going to be 20. The boat is right at sea level. Sea level is 0 in this case, so that's going to be 0. And the fish is 15 feet below sea level. So below sea level is minus, negative, right, and 15. Now let's put each of these three numbers on this number line. Let's find the middle. The middle looks like it's right about here, so that's going to be our 0. That's sea level. And we know that we need to get to 20. So I have 20 and then I also have 15. So I think, like, what can I count by to get to both 15 and 20? Well, I can't count by 10s because I need to get to 15, but maybe I can count by 5s. So then I would have 5, 10, 15, 20. Right there, that's what that represents, the bird. And then going down with negatives, below sea level, minus 5, minus 10, minus 15, minus 20, and the fish is right at minus 15. And this last question says, what does each tick mark on the number line represent? So each time there's a tick mark right here, 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 all of those. How much is it going up by? It's going up by 5. So if you got all those on your own, let's go 3 gold stars, and we're ready to level up. Now what I want you to do is, for numbers 1 and 2 right here, you're going to read the question and then answer if it's true or false. So read it, figure out if it's true or false. You're doing these 2 on your own, and then we're going to check afterwards. Pause and do that now. Now you are resuming the video after you have tried on your own. Let's take a look. The submarine is submerged 800 feet below sea level. So that means it would be, below sea level, somewhere here. The depth of the submarine is minus 800 feet below sea level. So would that be true or false? In this case, that's actually false. Because we would never say minus 800 below. You don't say minus 800 below. You just say 800 below. Because below already means a negative number. So the depth of the submarine is, you would just say 800 feet below sea level. Next one, 800 feet below sea level can be represented by the integer minus 800. That's true. If you got those, let's take a look at the next one. The elevation of a coral reef with respect to sea level is given as minus 150 feet, or negative 150 feet. The coral reef is 100 feet below sea level. That's correct. That's how we would say that. That's true. The depth of the coral reef is minus 100 feet below sea level. So same thing here. You don't say a negative number and below. You just say the positive number and below, because the below means negative already. So here, if you wanted this to be correct, you would just say 100 feet below sea level. So that one was false. Okay, and with that, you can put your computers away and get an early start on your homework.